It's been a while, hasn't it? I have a confession to make to you guys today. Um, so, at the start of this year, or rather, I should say 31st December 2024, I announced that I'm gonna be launching an online coaching business, and I had created the logo, everything I put up ready. So, 31st December, instead of waiting for the new year to happen, I was scheduling this post with a long caption expressing everything how I'm going to start a new business and I'm looking for clients to for transformations and all. So yeah, I was consistent with my habits and I picked on this business coaching thing last year, May 2024, and I worked on it for a few months. I got distracted for a few weeks. Then again, I got back, worked on it, and then finally I launched the business with getting after prepping up my service. So now what has happened is we are in September mid of 2025. It has been almost, what has it been? Almost 10 months? Yeah, almost 10 months, 9, 10 months since I announced it. And so I got the client, one of my old college friends, right a few days after I announced that I'm looking for clients. And I started, I got on a consultation call with him. We clicked it off, then we started with the coaching program. And there was a time zone difference, and he was busy, I was busy, so we weren't ultimately, um, in 3 months we were not able to pull up a transformation. And then what happened was there was a certain distraction in my life, I would say, and it has been there for 1.5, 2 years. No, please don't run your horses or anything. Okay, it wasn't anything that you're thinking, but it's close to what you're thinking maybe. So it was all me. It was my problem. I was going on and off. I saw sometimes I was able to, uh, detach from that feeling, detach from that zone, and just work on my stuff, just work on my passion, work on my goals, and work on my aspiring business. Then, the past few months at least, I have been really into that zone. And just a couple weeks back, well, since almost a couple weeks now, I have realized that if the person doesn't even care about your existence, who are you to care about them? Now, this is not to say I am losing my kindness or I am becoming cold hearted or anything, but I'm still the same guy. It's just that rather than moping and whining that, okay, not even a hi hello from that person I'm getting, and I'm being really vulnerable here. I don't want to take any names or anything, of course, but I just want to express to you guys that, and I'm sure it must have happened to a lot of you, considering I know what majority of my audience is. So just not getting any kind of check-ins from someone, because I am the guy. Uh, some of my close friends would know I'm the guy who kinds of every now and then he checks in on people. He's like, I'm like, okay, how have you been doing? Just checking in to see how you're doing and all that. So I'm that type of person, and I, of course, I don't expect everyone to be on that. It's just my nature, all right. So that's I just want to clarify all that out loud, that it's just my nature and I don't expect everyone to be there. But if you're expecting a certain bond with someone, you got along, you had that vibe, and suddenly there's nothing. Matlab, it doesn't even matter that you exist or not, or you are not going to get checked up or anything. And this kind of brought me to a realization that Where has all my reading habits gone? Weird, right? Where is all my reading habits? Where is all that research I used to do about coffee, which is a very huge topic of interest for me? Where is all that meditation I used to do? Where is all that journaling I used to do? Everything I used to do 2.5 years back. Well, around 2 years back. And since the past 2 years, and 2 years back, it wasn't a major distraction. So the habit kind of started to fade away. And now in this year, I haven't even, probably last year as well, including 2024 and 2025, I don't think I have read even one complete book, which is so not me. I love reading books. And so I know this is kind of a long confession, and I'm just kind of rambling out here, but this is something that I needed to, I feel like, get out from my system to you guys. And I just think that all I want to say is work on your goals, work on whatever you want, enjoy those bike rides, enjoy those gym sessions, not relying on a single text message from someone. And yeah, I know that a single text message can sometimes light up your day and all that. I totally get that. That is why that is what the reason was for this kind of off the zone. All right. And yep, I just wanted to pull up the camera and just speak these words with you, that your existence, just don't put anyone on such a pedestal that you always think that your existence matters to them a lot. Okay, that they will be constantly checking up on you and all that. And please, like, of course, as I mentioned earlier as well, it's not an expectation, it's just that based on the vibe and based on, if say you hit it off with a person, then you kind of expect that every now and then you'll get a message or something like that. Okay, so yeah, I know I'm just totally madly rambling here right now, but yep, I think that was the point of this video. Just rambling nonsense confession. I think that's gonna be the title as well. So, rambling nonsense confession. Yep, that was my confession, that I have been distracted for a while. That is why you haven't seen any value kind of content for me. Yes, the gym is going great. The gym has been the one thing that that I've been the most regular with, considering my whole life of almost 26 years now. It's the one thing that I've like dearly committed to, and I will be for forever. And the gym is the only thing that, of course, I've mentioned it a lot of times on my social media. The gym is the only thing that keeps me sane. Okay, and it really aligns my whole life. My full-time job, I'm able to perform at my best. I'm able to be more happy throughout the day, enjoy myself more throughout the day, enjoy with others. I'm just a better overall person because of the gym. And I just want to, ever since I've realized that this content creation, this using my bodybuilding passion or using my passion for the fitness industry as something that I want to work on, share it to the world, share my journey with the world, grow. I've always said this, growing along with you guys. So sharing whatever I'm learning with you guys, hoping to add some value to your life. So all these things I haven't been able to do because of all that I rambled about in the past few minutes. And I'm really trying to get back on track now. So yeah, I think that was the whole point of this video, which is about 10 minutes long. Wow. So yeah, I hope I didn't waste too much of your time. And if you're listening till the end, congratulations, you're an amazing person. Okay. But yeah, now you'll be seeing definitely again. I think I've repeated this past couple of years. But yeah, definitely now I'm gonna slowly align myself to my goals, my passion, creating value content for you guys, and getting back on my coaching services. So yeah, if you're watching this part, then feel free to DM me the word muscle or comment down wherever in, if you're watching this on YouTube, comment down the word muscle. So I'll get back to you for a free consultation call if you're interested, and just see if we can hit it along, because I'm not fully prepared to for transformations. And whenever I say transformation, I don't just mean getting abs or getting jacked, like, big size and all that. Not just that, of course, because I personally have gone down through the shredding process, cutting down, and I've bulked up. So I've gone through all these phases, and there is always a certain degree of mental resilience that you need. So the whether it is accountability, whether it is the accountability calls for, accountability is one of the major pillars of this thing, and that is what I'm really dedicated to offer whoever is working with me. So you're not going to be alone on this journey. As I always say, it is going to be our journey, right? So even if you hop on a personal training ride with me, both of us will grow out of it. Okay, it will be a journey for you as well, it will be a journey for me as well. I'm not saying I'm the perfect coach or anything, but I'm just willing to give everything that I have while learning. Of course, along the side, I'm also learning, you'll also learn, and we'll just grow together in the process. And one thing that I am committing to you is a set of, what am I saying? A pair of ears, a pair of extra ears, which is sometimes all you need for that accountability. And just to be answerable to yourself that you will hit the gym today no matter what. If you feel a little tired, if you feel a little sore in the back or anything, yep, that happens, especially in the beginning. But once you get to overcome it, right, once you overcome that initial soreness, that initial laziness, that is when the real fun begins, I'm telling you. And I've had my fair share of initial soreness and laziness even after starting the gym for many weeks. But then slowly, like after a few months, I was hitting 6-7 days a week, although rest days are really important. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, thank you for listening if you're still listening, and I'll hopefully connect with you soon. Stay consistent.